per child for the rest of the year. They're saying that renters can claim their share of the $46 billion that was made available to them under the pandemic rental assistance programs. They said that you can apply for more than a year's worth of rent. They're saying that there's also mortgage relief and even assistance to help people pay for utilities, property taxes, and association fees. However, millions of Americans are saying that's not enough or that they don't qualify for those programs. The petition for a fourth stimulus check that has now grown to more than 2.5 million signatures. The creator of the petition said, "Our country is still deeply struggling. The recovery hasn't reached many Americans. The true unemployment rate for low-wage workers is estimated at over 20%, and many people face large debts from last year for things like utilities and childcare." President Biden said that he's happy to hear from a range of ideas or what would be most effective to help the economy move forward. Therefore, the creator of the petition plans on sending the petition to President Biden once it reaches 3 million signatures. In the most recent letter to President Biden, the 80 Democrats wrote, families shouldn't have to worry about whether they're going to have enough money to pay for essentials in the months ahead as the country continues to fight a global pandemic and recession. The politicians are also pointing out that there's more than $1 trillion that remains unspent from the stimulus packages. The third stimulus check program that cost $372 billion. That means that we have enough unspent money to pay for about 3 more stimulus checks. The money is already there, it's approved, and it's sitting there unallocated doing nothing. So I created a poll on Thursday night asking whether you support a fourth stimulus check. More than 33,000 people voted so far, and 81% of people that voted say that they support a fourth stimulus check. Heather Lawson commented, "With price increases on almost everything, I'm finding we have to do without sometimes because I can't stretch our funds like I was previously able to." Susan Smallwood said, "The cost of living has gone up so much that my Social Security check doesn't cover necessities." Brad Vincent said, "If they're gonna print money anyways, might as well get some while I can." Sherry Campos commented, "The price of rent, food, and gas have went up while our pay has stayed the same. I know that there's people making great money, but I think most of us are not. I don't think everyone needs extra help, but I think a lot of us could really use it." Jimmy Golden says, "Although I am not currently struggling, millions upon millions are. Some literally cannot work physically and aren't making excuses. I support a fourth stimulus check for those with no other means of assistance who need it now more than ever." So I hope this helps give you a sense of public opinion about the fourth stimulus check. So thank you to everyone who voted, and thank you to everyone who left a comment. I read a lot of good ones, and I wish I could have shared more. The leaders of the Democrats, President Biden, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, they have not expressed their support or their opposition for a fourth stimulus check. So we're waiting to see what ends up in the human infrastructure bill, but as you can see, the people have expressed their support and gave their reasons why. In political news, whatever the Democrats want to pass, they have to do it soon because they're expected to lose control of the House and or Senate next year. Statistically speaking, whoever is president, their party loses seats in the House and the Senate in the majority of cases during the midterm elections. In 2006, George W. Bush lost 30 seats in the House and lost 6 seats in the Senate. In 2010, Barack Obama lost 63 seats in the House and lost 6 seats in the Senate. In 2014, Barack Obama lost 13 seats in the House and lost 9 seats in the Senate. In 2018, Donald Trump lost 40 seats in the House, but he won 2 seats in the Senate. The Democrats, they currently have a 9-seat advantage in the House, and it's split 50-50 in the Senate. Vice President Kamala Harris, so she's the tiebreaker in the Senate, so the Democrats, they control the Senate. At a press briefing, President Biden said, "We need to go community by community, neighborhood by neighborhood, and door to door, literally knocking on doors to get help to the remaining people protected from the virus." The Republicans jumped all over President Biden's statements, saying that this is government overreaching their powers. Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw from Texas said, "How about don't knock on my door? You're not my parents, you're the government. Make the vaccine available and let people be free to choose. Why is this concept so hard for the left?" The Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra said on Thursday, "People don't have to answer the door." Becerra said, "It's absolutely the government's business to know which Americans haven't been vaccinated yet. We had to spend trillions of dollars to try to keep Americans alive during the pandemic." Becerra continues to say, "We want to give people the sense that they have the freedom to choose, but we hope that they choose to live. We hope people make the right choices. We want to make sure that people have the right information, but we are in America. We try to give people as much freedom and choice as possible, but clearly, when over 600,000 Americans have died, the best choice is to get vaccinated." To bring down the tension, the White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said, "It's up to every individual to decide whether they're going to get vaccinated or not. What we're trying to do here at the federal government is protect the American people and save lives." In international news, President Biden announced that U.S. troops will be fully out of Afghanistan by August 31st. People are saying that Afghanistan is going to fall into civil war without American presence. However, President Biden said that we didn't go into Afghanistan to nation build. It's the right and the responsibility of the Afghan people alone to decide their future and how they want to run their country. President Biden said America succeeded in taking out Al-Qaeda and killing Osama bin Laden. Biden said it's up to the Afghans to make the decision about the future of their country. The Olympics is starting in 14 days in Tokyo. More than 11,000 athletes and staff are expected to travel to Japan. Olympic organizers, they previously decided that foreign spectators would not be allowed in the stadiums or the arenas because of COVID. Now they changed the policy where no spectators will be allowed to attend. Japan declared a state of emergency for the COVID-19 situation, and they're saying that they don't want to risk the further spread of COVID. Only 25% of the Japanese population have received at least one dose of the vaccine. In the United Kingdom, they're trying to make it illegal to drop a live lobster into a boiling pot of water. The animal welfare legislation is currently in the UK parliamentary system in the House of Lords. The animal welfare bill says that lobsters, crabs, shrimp, octopi, squid, and other mollusks feel pain. The UK Prime Minister said the government must consider the feelings of the creatures. They're saying the most humane way to execute lobsters, crab, and shrimp is to stun them to death. In current events, the number of wildfires in California has increased by 20% this year because of the droughts. The California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection said the entire state is in the grip of drought. Much of it is classified as extreme or exceptional. After a dry winter and early heat waves, the landscape is covered in extremely dry vegetation. The governor of California, Gavin Newsom, is asking the people of California to voluntarily reduce their water consumption by 15% because of the droughts. Studies are showing that walking 10,000 steps is not optimal for your health. Research shows that walking 7,000 to 8,000 steps is a better goal. The 10,000 step recommendation, that originated from a catchy ad campaign in Japan, and it caught on in America. The magic 10,000 number was chosen because it sounded good. Studies show that walking approximately 8,000 steps a day lowers your risk of dying from multiple causes compared to people that walk 4,000 steps a day. The benefit peaks around 7,500 steps a day, and there is no additional health benefit to walking 10,000 steps. If you walk more than 8,000 steps a day, then yes, you will burn more calories, but studies did not show a lesser mortality rate over the long run. And I wanted to leave you with some tips. California is asking people to use less water, so here's some tips on how to do so.
Husband, the guy who does the news about the stimulus checks and all that stuff just said it was doing some health info stuff and said that 10,000 steps is not the target. It should be 7,000 to 8,000 steps per day, and it doesn't show any further help with reducing your risk for cardiovascular problems or whatever. If you to do any more than that, you will obviously burn more calories and stuff like that, but the study showed that 7,000 to 8,000 steps is the goal.
No, I got no beat.
Yeah, oh, I know. You do like 20 something thousand. So I guess. But I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Only run your washing machine or your dishwasher
It said it
when
was
you have a full load.
$10,000. They
Turn
said
off the water
$10,000.
when you're shaving or brushing your teeth.
10,000
Check your
steps was
toilets
said
for
because it
leaks
was
to make sure it's
like,
not running. And be mindful
yeah,
of not
it was a
taking
thing
long
in
showers.
Japan.
If you have any good
Is where it
suggestions,
became
please
famous.
let us know down below. That's the news for today. If you enjoyed today's
There you
report, please be sure to subscribe. I thank you for your support, and I wish you a very nice
Some
weekend.
kind of, they were doing some advertising ad thing.
The NSA spying. Tucker Carlson Tonight host Tucker Carlson said last week on his program that he has information from a whistleblower.
The Spriggan is gathering elemental energy! Quick, protect yourself!
Boner City.
Boner City.
What's all that? Oh, that's just the skin.
I was listening to a podcast today, Sarah Silverman's podcast, and someone
love
called
it.
in and said, I'm at this weird place where I don't want to live, but I don't want to die.
Mama, that's the middle way.
I said, you should be a drag queen, girl. Hit the music.
Also, welcome to 90% of the whole human population.
God, this is Lady Bunny.
It is. Bum,
Thank
bum,
you.
bum, 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 bum.
I think that when Bunny dies, it's only logical that I just...
Slip into her casket and the shit out of her.
If Bunny dies, I'm her doppelganger. Who's dying and you're replacing them?
Lorena Herrera, that Mexican.
I was gonna say Nicole Page Brooks.
Okay.
Are you talking about the girl who cut off the guy?
That's Lorena Bobbitt. No,
Oh, get your Lorenas straight.
Lorena
I'm ready
Herrera is
for
a
a drink.
Mexican.
No, you're thinking of La Llorona. That's what you're thinking of, which is different.
Awakened!
Trixie Mattel.
Bon, d'accord, but it is dark upstairs and I'm frightened of the dark. Will anyone go with me? Patrick.
And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want
Because it's our show, baby.
and not yours.
I'm a bimbo from France.
Impos. I want to talk to you.
No.
Devils and angels,
Devils and angles.
heroes and villains.
Villains. I love it all.
Who are the modern day villains?
Well, we're talking comic books, we're talking movies, we're talking myths, we're talking Greek sandwiches.
I think we're talking it all. Television, news anchors, we're talking
Yeah.
real world.
Who's your hero?
God.
God.
Oh, no, I
End
No.
of story.
was. God, I'm God's hero. You know, a lot of people, gay people I know, trans people I know, they love Wonder Woman.
She's naturally wonderful.
Linda Carter.
No, I mean like Wonder Woman, like the mythology, like Superman's
Yeah,
like
she's
Superman.
from like a
Glamzonia.
super race of like female warriors on the
Okay.
island.
So she didn't get bit by a spider.
No, she is who she is.
Oh,
Like, just like how Superman is who he is.
yeah. He dumbs it down.
Yes, whereas like Batman puts on Batman.
He's just
He
rich.
doesn't have any power.
He's just rich. He's rich and resentful. What the Move on, Mary. I mean, the irony is that Batman really wanted to be effective. He would just change the public education system in Gotham and everything would be fine.
I love the X-Men. What I like about it is like, what is it? It's the story of
Freaks.
the world
Freaks and geeks.
persecuting people for who they are.
Yeah, can't relate.
Relatable content, especially since it's supposed to be like a gene, right? Like gay people are.
It's
a gene.
literally gay. It's like a gay metaphor.
Shit.
I wish I was. I almost said I wish I was gay.
Do we get it? Oh, we did.
I wish I was gay.
Do you wish you could not be gay for a day?
As my X-Men power.
As your X-Men power, do you wish you could not be gay?
Do you like superhero porn?
Yes, I do.
You do. Didn't we have a friend who was in superhero porn?
I think it was me. No, wait, a friend
Wasn't
who was
Alaska or
in.
Manila or something in like a superhero
Oh,
porn?
Manila was. She was the boner break in the men one, men.com. I have it saved to my computer. She looks fantastic.
That's nice.
She asked me to do like a Russian spy one. And I absolutely said no because I would kill my own boner and that would make me sad. So typically, traditionally, as an outsider, as a person who is identified on the fringe of society, myself.
Really?
Yeah, I know it's hard to believe.
Yeah.
I usually am more inclined to relate to the villain, especially because, well, they usually wear cooler outfits. Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent.
Girl.
She just sleeps. That's her. That's
Okay,
her thing.
I'm actually into that.
I mean, she sleeps and the guy has blonde hair. That other bitch has some crazy shit going on and it is really scary. That's much more interesting to me. Plus, she's not even really a villain. She's a scorned woman.
Shit.
Get into it.
You think she's not a villain?
I know she's not. Didn't you see that Angelina Jolie movie?
Well, villainry is all POV, right? It's all in the editing.
Yeah.
Look at Wicked.
Yeah, look at our relationship. Most people think I'm the hero, but I'm really the villain.
That's not even funny how true it is.
I know it's not. I don't even want to
It's
joke
even
about
funny
it.
how true it is. Do you know what happened if I disappeared for a year?
Actually,
No, day 2 people be like, wow, that's really f***ed up of her. Wow.
wait, so I gotta, Venom, Mama. Did you see the movie with Tom Hardy?
It's a Spider-Man movie?
Nope, it's just Venom.
Oh no, never seen it.
Oh,
Who's Tom Hardy?
Really? He is the Englishman with whom I would have the most unlegal sex in the world.
Let's look at him.
Just
Edward Thomas
flagrantly.
Hardy. Maybe
He's
he's Potter
Bane.
movies. He's not.
He's Bane, but of course he's wearing a mask.
That's Bane.
Yeah.
He seems a lot bigger as Bane. I guess movies.
Movies, Apple boxes.
Yes, my name is Bane.
That's a good
Not bad.
impersonation.
Yeah, my gay Bane.
Yes, Mama boots the house down for the gods.
Gay Bane.
Gay Bane.
That's
Gaping
great.
Bane.
Gay Bane.
Well, now, what about like a Catwoman where you're not necessarily good or bad, you're just self-interested?
Bitch, I recently tried to watch Halle Berry's Catwoman.
Well, Sharon Stone. You want to talk villains? As if Sharon Stone's character is scary. That is not a villain. A woman in a white pantsuit. She looks like you punching Jamie Lee Curtis in the face.
Yeah.
That's what that looked like.
The movie is so fucking bad.
Michelle Pfeiffer went to the premiere. She watched it and she stood up and went, "Yeah, that's what I thought."
Yeah, I would have
And she
lit.
walked out.
I would have lit that theater on fire.
Michelle Pfeiffer. You want to talk villains?
Yeah.
No one wanted to be Batman from that. They want to be Catwoman, bitch.
Yeah, she's so good.
I know.
She's so fucking good.
That pink apartment.
Hell here.
Hell, spray painting the dollhouse.
Yeah, that's you after
It's
DragCon.
on a bender. Me on a Jack Daniels bender after DragCon. Pissing on the merch that didn't sell. If no one bought it, no one's gonna get it.
Serious question: which kind of animal is licking you back to life?
Oh God. I mean, cats. She
can't be
seemed to
cats.
have gotten a lot of good powers from that.
Yeah, but
9 lives.
9 lives. But think about what you get from beavers.
I think I would do otters. And then I would just, otters sleep on their back holding hands. I'm sure their eyes are closed, but. Or, what, honestly, I mean, not to bite off Spider-Man or anything,
fine,
the
yeah.
insect seems to be better, right?
Larvae, sure.
Yeah, I want to be bitten by larvae. And I just want to be like, I'm gonna get you. I just gotta wiggle over there first. It'd be Ann Getty. Me as an Ann Getty.
You get licked by tiny babies.
Oh, or a bird, some kind of bird.
Birdman.
No, like a
Birdman.
parrot, like something exotic. Or a flamingo.
Parrot?
You can't take me, flamingo man.
You'd be the faggiest, a flamingo man.
Yeah, I don't have any. I'd be like, it's time for me to use my special power. They'd be like, that's it. I'd be like, look. I'd be like, did you know that I'm pink because I eat crayfish or whatever? Don't they turn pink from
Shrimps.
From shrimp.
Scrumps.
Well, I ask you, what kind of animal would you like to lick you back to life?
I know it's
Tom
cheating.
Hardy.
I know it's cheating. A fire hydrant. I just want to so much that I could clear, like you're right here, Mama, you're in the Grand Canyon with 3 pumps of my leg wet gushy. Just boom! And I can cap it though, so I can cap it.
You can control it. And you don't get dehydrated?
Never.
Okay, that's nice.
Made out of water,
God.
pressurized water.
If you could have a power, what's the power?
It would absolutely, okay, so it's the three main ones. Telekinesis, telepathy, or...
I didn't say 3 powers.
No, I'm asking you to choose. I'm throwing it back at you. Volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball's about throwing balls at each other.
No, it is.
No, you hit it.
Oh, well, same diff. Hitting, throwing.
We know as
wait.
much about superheroes as we do about sports.
I know, but I learned a thing about sports that's gonna blow your mind, and it's you know how we make you know super athletes superheroes basically like Serena Williams.
Sam Wheat. He's kind of a superhero. He's kind of a superhero, right?
He's a ghost.
Yeah. So is
Licked back to life by ghosts.
Then you get your ghost sex dream too. Finally. I want to be licked back to life by Jeremy Scott.
Jeremy Scott, the designer?
Yeah. And then I'm just chic. I have no powers, but I'm so chic. I'm ahead of the curve.
So
I'm
quirky and
critiquing
chic,
culture.
yeah.
What if I'm licked back to life by bunnies, and then I'm Lady Bunny?
Yeah, that's it.
Did you know that Justin Bieber? It's in his. RuPaul licked back to life Scorpios.
Absolutely. You know, I gave her a black scorpion once in a paperweight, and she looked at me like I was a f***ing freak.
I'm sure that was it. I'm sure that was it. You didn't mention the part that you.
I was also bleeding and had no pants on.
It was a red brick wall, and you were painted exactly like it.
Would you do camouflage?
Oh, I mean that'd be a fun power. Like a mystique power turn into anything.
That's the one. That's what I want.
I mean, make dating and drag a lot easier.
Hello. Thank you. Time saver. Time saver.
2.5 hours.
No, shape-shifting is absolutely the superpower I would want. Now we'd love to do nothing more than just to answer some of your very deep, wonderful questions that you've submitted online via the hashtag #WowHelpMe.
At World of Wonder, hear me out. Enemies? With benefits? Should I do it? Mama Boots the house down.
Oh, hate
He's someone you don't like.
grudge. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea.
I
But
guess I'm just gonna say this: if you want to the person, you don't hate him that much.
boom, bada
Girl.
bing boom. I mean, I'm assuming this applies to an ex that you have a lot of resentment, but are still super sexually attracted to.
I guess. I mean, I'm assuming you're not f***ing your boss from the Gap.
Oh,
He's f***ing your Gap.
hello.
My Gap.
My gap.
Is that hot?
I don't think so.
What about my Gap? Oh my Gap! It's such a big gap. Gap chat. It all ties together. It all ties together.
We're like the MCU. We're like the Marvel Universe down
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Okay. And if you have a question, you can go ahead and tweet us at World of Wonder using the hashtag #WowHelpMe, and we'll be more than happy to answer that question for you.
Please reach out to us. We are available and we'd like to answer some of your questions. Would you ever be in a superhero movie?
I would love to be in like the Avengers or whatever, any Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Do you know I cry at every Marvel movie I see, regardless if it's good or not? Do you know about Captain Marvel, the woman? Her literally, the only thing about her is that she's so powerful that the only flaw she has is that she's busy. Like they can't get her in time to save the world.
She Brie Larson.
Yeah, that's exactly. Who
I
she
saw
is.
that film. I thought it was
Yeah.
lesbian.
Yeah, she is.
And she's totally lesbian.
She's lesbian. Lesbian.
Do you think I look like Brie Larson?
I say you look exactly like a Wheeler Brie.
No!
Wait.
Wheel of Brie Larson. Thank you.
Brie, what is it? A baked brie? Do you like? Oh, you like cheese. You're from Wisconsin.
Yeah. If it smells like a foot, put it in my mouth. Oh no, girl, this is the power. Teleporting. Getting to the gigs? I know. Bring it to the runway. Runway.
But so think about you and your impatience. You would be insufferable.
You don't know how I would appear on set for this. I go, 20 minutes, you got 20 minutes. Say my thing.
You would wait until like
I got a gig in
literally.
Beijing.
Yeah, you'd be like, Pete, let me know the last possible moment. You would appear in the chair, and then you would be out of here. Where would you go while I was futzing with my wig and my little jewelries?
I'd go to your house, try on a bunch of your clothes, have sex with that dead body in your bed. Is that okay? No. I just want him to know what it's like to be with someone young and tight. I think I'm getting younger and tighter as I get older and looser.
That makes so much sense.
I just put something together in my mind.
But
You have martial arts training.
Yeah.
You have great outfits. You could patrol the streets at night. You could be helping people.
I don't want to do that though.
That's the problem.
I can't even like wash myself. How am I supposed to change quickly into like a really flawless outfit that doesn't have stains on it, and then go fight crime? And I'd have to
that's
have
problematic. It'd be like a free DryCon T-shirt with like a guacamole stain on it.
I'd slides, sweats, and like I'd probably like half-shaven face.
You're like,
It'd
I'm
be-
gonna save you as soon as I'm done with this cigarette.
I could scare people away probably, but that's it. Yeah.
Hey, you don't want to do that, honey. Trust me, I'll try to.
Apparently, the Pine Sol lady was at the Scrubby Bubble with Mr. Clean. Now she is the mom.
Cleaning gossip. There's a
Did she make those earrings?
yeah.
I love them.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, they're fun.
This isn't a read. Is it several earrings stuck together?
There's no way to be sure.
Not a great business model. Buying 3 sets of earrings to glue together to sell for the price of 1 earring.
It's 3 broken earrings all glued together.
Hi, the swan ate my baby. Trixie Mattel.
And I have a spectacular opportunity that could benefit both of our sex lives, but I'm unwilling to disclose the details. Katya.
And welcome to
Oh.
the show where we talk about whatever we want
Because it's our show, baby.
and not yours. Impos. Pulling the pad.
That's right, pulling the patch. Now this is, of course, is a euphemism for,
Widget your gidget.
yeah, yanking the crank,
Feed the birds.
yeah, bimini the boulash. Rotating the cheese wheel.
I've been watching a lot of porn.
I want to talk about,
I'm recently interested in POV porn.
I am not, I need you to tell me exactly why you are.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm often portraying the role of a woman.
So, point of view is, just to be clear, it's not pigs or vampires, it's point of view, right? Imagine it's pigs or vampires, because that's where it loses me. I don't want to have to choose.
I want both.
I'm both.
I want pigs and vampires. I'm also very into, I like the boys and the things that aren't people. That's not what I search for.
I've got a video for you. A pumpkin. Halloween pumpkin. Huge butt, big time ding dong.
You know what's sad?
What?
I've seen it. Because you know what? I am nothing if not festive. In September, I do pumpkins. Thanksgiving, I do gourds.
Yeah, Friday.
And I say gorgeous. December, get a present, obviously. Fruitcake.
You'll log up your.
Let's come up with some fun ways to talk about off in this episode without getting us demonetized, because
Right.
if WoW can't get paid, we can't get paid, and then I can't buy Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
So I have to say, pulling the pad. I've heard people in the wild say pull the pad,
Yeah.
and I don't even know if they know what it really means, because we ruined it.
We shifted the conversation.
To me, it makes me think of the pad being your cash and prizes,
Between me down there.
your what's gone sour.
Yep.
Yeah, your Laffy Taffy.
Your bag of Skittles.
Or if you're a woman, your
Oh gosh. Your break room. You know what I mean? The break room fridge.
your manila folder,
The Office Depot.
your number 2 acrylic. Actually, your butthole will be your number 2 acrylic.
Your butthole.
Your number 2 acrylic.
It would, because number 2.
Because poo.
Poo. I'm going to tell you something that you are not going to believe.
I hate poo. Don't do this to me.
No, it's not about poo. It's worse. A pair of Italian researchers discovered that a fetus in the womb of its mother appeared to not only be pleasuring herself, let's say, but achieved orgasm while in the womb. Often you'll find a boy child in the crib with a wiener.
A boy child?
A boy child. A child
Are you Amish? It's the boy child.
in the crib
A
with
bimini.
a bimini in its bond.
A bimini bomb boy child.
is
a bimini bomb
in
boy.
full boulash.
Can I ask you, what was the first time and place that you pulled the page? Pull the page.
Well, it was
pull the page.
Rio de Janeiro, 1996. No, I was a humper.
Olympics.
I was a humper.
mean
And
you had a-
Yeah, hunchback.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Well, you were a hunchback and you played for Notre Dame, but
Unrelated, but
Yeah.
I didn't know about this motion.
Forgot you had arms.
Armless, legless, motivated.
Was the pillow hot?
The pillow was this, that,
He was
or
like
the other.
6'4", green eyes. He's 6'4", he's green eyes, he has sandy blonde hair, and
So there was a large man named, let's call him Jason. He was he liked to do trickery, a teenage trickery.
Sure.
And he told me to stick my finger up my and I did it. And
You reported back?
I reported back.
Live
and
at
I
the
said,
scene.
Yeah, I said, oh yeah, I did that. And he was like, I can't believe you did that. You're gay. It was an ambush or a setup.
So you
I was
weren't
framed.
You're still not really gay. You're just confused.
I'm confused.
Because someone told you really young.
But then he let it slip, sort of like he was telling me.
Sounds
without
like you let
telling
it
me.
slip.
I let it rip. Yeah, like he told me how to do the proper technique. How did you learn? When did you know? Who told you?
I'm uncomfortable discussing it because I've inherited the shame.
Oh, that's okay. Let's process it right now.
I think I started too young.
No. Remember the fetus story?
Oh, right. I was right on time.
Yeah.
And I started as. So think about that.
Going back to the source.
Think about that.
Yeah.
I went from Michael Phelps, and then I did this for a little bit.
Yeah. To Busy Phillips.
And then I came out of This Is Me Being Born. Came out. I've gotten very physical. I came out, and then just.
You
the
came
doctor-
out swinging. You would take the cord and you were doing that thing between your legs. You
Yes.
tried to zip line through the crotch down that f***ing umbilical cord. Oh no, you know how sometimes the child is strangled? You were doing it on purpose. Autoerotic.
I wish I could touch you right now.
I know you can't.
So I'm gonna have to do that.
And let me ask you this. Did you start with doing this traditional motion with the hand? I'm gonna
Yes.
say self-pleasure.
I think it graduated to this, but in the beginning it was more of like a. No, that's not true. Well, it makes sense because it twisted right off at some point.
It was one of those, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I just pulled the cord and it flew right off. It's not even really interesting because it's probably really the only thing that everybody is doing
Yeah.
at some point.
Everybody does it. I would.
I hate to think about it.
Why? What do you mean? What do you mean you hate to think about it?
That means like your mom did it.
Oh yeah, my mom was getting her chain. I'm just kidding. She was pulling her pad until the fucking cows came up.
She me off.
She me off at my high school graduation. No, I'm just kidding. I changed grips one day spontaneously. Like changed hands and then went from this to this.
Yes, I will say I've been in non-self-sex situations where the
You mean with another person?
yes,
Okay.
where the configuration requires me to become a lefty.
Absolutely.
It's almost like becoming straight is becoming a lefty. Like it's like a really a hard.
It's very
shift.
disorienting.
Yes, because you've got your tired just a hole, sir hand, and then you've got your I've never done this before hand.
Innocent ingenue. hand.
Yes, the ingenue.
The crone, the
This
weathered
is the one
crone.
that's like, it's gonna be $20, and if you want to come inside me, it's 45. And this hand is like, I just have my blood. We need to eliminate the ultimate universal kink. That's the first thing to go with kink shaming.
Cannibalism?
No. Pulling the pads is the first sexual shame that has to
Mama,
be
we're
eliminated.
so past that. I know.
We're not though.
I know we're not. You're right.
The nun at the church and carves holes in herself at night with those nails. But she acts like.
As if she doesn't rig that Dyson up into.
Yes! She rides that Dyson around the room. The school nurse, she's riding that. She's on the Roomba. When you're not in the room, this is the school nurse.
Up inside her.
She's like, what do you want? I can take your temperature. I can let you lay down with an ice pack for a little bit, but then you have to go back to class. That.
What is the longest period of time you've went without masturbating?
Well, I didn't off from being born to like 7, and that was hard.
I'll try to go, like, not recently, but I'll try to go without masturbating because guess what happens? Dreams.
No!
Yeah. Yeah, because you're going to bed with like unresolved sexual tension and unexpressed sexual feelings.
You're still waiting for that ghost. When you buy your house and we start going with realtors, you need to be like, haunted, please.
Yeah. What are the chances of you getting a hand job by a ghost in this house? You know, depending on your plumbing, you're gonna use a different technique. You got pipes, you got drains, you got ham hocks and collard greens and whatever.
Yeah.
You got a hole or a pole?
I don't think that's the terminology anymore.
No. I have meat sauce in my teeth.
Meat sauce?
Yeah. It's disgusting.
What's the weirdest thing you put up your?
All kinds of vegetables.
Suicide note.
A dinosaur bone.
Not all kind of vegetable.
All kind of vegetable. All kind of vegetable.
And you're like a ninja. It comes out all shredded.
Most things that you juice, you know. I used to do cucumber, shave them down to the right thickness, put a condom on it, yank it up there.
Shave it down.
To the right thickness, because a cucumber as it comes from the store is often too thick for my body. She's tiny, tiny, teeny.
Is this episode over? Is this episode over?
I think it's over because my hat says it is. Sorry.
Hey, when it comes to pulling the pad, your body, your choice.
Absolutely, and don't let anybody make you feel ashamed of what is natural, normal, and healthy.
If you weren't meant to masturbate, your arms wouldn't reach that far.
Right, and guess what? You don't even need your arms, so.
T.
Yeah.
Sis, that's on period. I bet
right.
you can masturbate on your period.
Absolutely, you can and should. Bimini Bon Bloodlash.
Bimini Bon Bloodlet.
Bimini Bon Bloodlust.
And you know what else is good about it? In a normal human-to-human sexual interaction, uncomfortableness, breaking the ice.
So much.
Hoping you're
Money.
compatible. You know who you're sexually compatible with?
Yourself.
Yourself.
And guess which relationship is always open to development and exploration? The one with
Landlord.
yourself. Teacher student. Yeah.
What? Team up with you? Just so you can shove a dagger in my back.
Get your microbladed.
It's hunter be hunted within the march of sacrifices. And I've
Finally.
already picked up your scent.
Ron, this is somehow your fault.
Dear
Jeff, I'm going to speak to you about paying the light bill around here. What would you do if I came over here and just got on it and it went straight up my and I said,
It disappeared. Never saw it again in my life.
Pete, I have a question. How come every time I tell a guy he can put it wherever he wants, he always wants to put it in my...
Oh, my oatmeal.
Look out, there's sexuality afoot.
Oh!
Wait, ooh, combo with these, combo.
Oh.
We do it, it's fun.
You want me? Okay, yep. Oh, my, oh. Shh. Oh, animals inside me, Clyde. Okay, well, I think we've had enough of that.
Hi, I want to party till my panties fall off. Trixie Mattel.
And yes, for $30, I will press my breasts against your windshield. Katya.
And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want.
Because it's our show.
And not yours. Unpose.
My thing fell off.
Power.
Power.
Who's got it? Who wants it? And who wants to have sex with me? Who has the power? Let me tell you about power. Just today I had a schedule conflict and I had to text a meeting of 6 people tomorrow and say I need to move it to 30 minutes later and everyone said yes. That's power.
That's power. The musician,
A
solo
homeowner.
act, homeowner. You call the shots. You make the calls. You also call the yeah.
And you're in a position of power as
Because-
somebody who is
At the brink of death or at any moment could flip a switch and cause a whole mess of destruction.
a chasm.
Yeah.
Let's just say that people know that their time with you is fleeting. And if they have you in the room, they better turn the cameras on now.
Yeah, they better
because you
make
never
the
know.
most of it. Yeah,
You
because I might
know.
never come back.
And that's a form of power.
Yeah.
Now, sexually, do you like to have the power?
Oh no! I go full femdom.
Okay.
I tried to reintroduce myself into the Los Angeles dating scene like this.
I know. Well, I was there. We had a debutante ball. You came out.
My coming out party. Yeah, my cotillion.
It was you. We were at the old spaghetti factory, and you walked into the kitchen with not open-toe shoes on, and you said, "I'm here, boys." And
they
like the
just flung
four
pasta
cooks,
at me.
the 4 cooks looked at you, and just kept cooking.
This is what I love, a toe. And like, I answer the door on tiptoe and I have one shoulder off.
Why don't you have shoes on?
It's my house. Why am I gonna wear shoes in the house? Shoes in the house. Take your shoes off. You're in the house. Thank you. But I love to do, because I'm vulnerable and I'm soft and gentle and fragile. And then I answer the door and but once we get into the bedroom, I f***ing throw them down and I just go to town.
Are you in drag?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if you're hooking up not in drag, are you
As
on
the
your
guy?
tiptoes?
Oh no. Answer
You're the
door.
opposite. You're on your knees.
Yeah, spaghetti on my shirt. Yeah.
Again, El Spaghetti Factory. Spaghetti on the shirt, you're crawling to the door.
Yeah.
And they open the door and you have an inhaler in hand
Yeah.
and you're reaching out to them like,
Yeah.
Ah!
And if they don't bring me the New York Times or the Washington Post, get out of here. I love power. I want it.
You can have it. You just have to call Los Angeles Water and Power Department.
LADWP.
LADWP. You can have it, baby.
Well, think about that kind
You
of
can
power.
have it, baby. You can
There's no
have
power
it.
in my house.
Oh no.
How can I plug anything in? You know what I mean? I'm talking about power.
Well, you can't really do
Electricity.
any drag without power.
No.
You need air conditioning.
Yeah.
You need lighting. You need a stereo,
Yeah.
music. Like in the old timey days.
Yeah, I don't think
They
do
weren't
drag.
gathering around a campfire to do a drag show.
I don't think so because they also you need water.
You need playing music.
No, you don't.
So what? You'd have the singer of the cave people
Yeah.
sing the song, and then you have the cross dresser do the lip sync to the live singing.
Oh, it's so easy. Sing a song.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Wait, that's copyrighted, isn't it?
Nope.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cindy.
Yeah, that's it. Mama, drag show. But can't get it there because I don't have any water.
Well, I know that you like to enter every drag show with a wooden pole on your shoulders and 2 buckets. And you enter every drag show climbing 10,000 stairs. Yes.
No bend in the knees.
But also because the no bending, water spills everywhere.
Everywhere.
By the
That
time
can
you
go
get to
back
the
down.
top, you gotta go back down.
It's the mood piece.
Yeah. I mean, what do you think in relationships though? What do you think our power dynamics are?
You're in the driver's seat. I'm in the sidecar on a motorcycle that's taped with duct tape.
I mean, listen, we do drag for a living. Why do we do it?
Power.
I'm not kidding.
100%.
I mean, especially you guys have seen us out of drag.
Goons and goblins.
Goblins.
Yeah.
It looks like you spread mayonnaise over the crypt keeper and threw him in a deep fryer. Okay.
Like Orville Redenbacher got rickets.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Orville got rickets. And if you watch us, when we get in drag, suddenly, especially before Drag Race, when you walk into a gay bar, no one cares. When you walk into a gay bar like this, that party just started.
Money.
Money, drinks,
Money.
attention, photos.
VIP.
People
Very-
hear your name once and remember it forever.
Very important.
Very important.
Money, power, glory. Now let me ask you something. What is the key?
Go on.
How about this one?
This is
Power. I pull you over. Excuse me, ma'am. You were speeding, and then I looked.
Oh no! Let me just get my driver's license and registration. Driver's license. Registration. I didn't think there was a problem, officer. Have a great day. Oh! And then my mic pack falls off, and the police officer realizes I've been wired.
She's wearing a wire.
She's wearing a wire.
She's wearing a wire. Ugh.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know why I pulled you over? Okay, now I have a new reason to pull you over.
You're
Driving
taking me
while
in.
f***ing.
Police.
Police.
They have power. Unchecked power. What is power?
My mother, she said to me, what is power? Power to me is when the people, they listen to you.
What is
Sweden. That's Sweden, mama. Klarna, the future of drag.
questo power.
Sway this people, but they not believe in
Powerful people. Who's on the list?
RuPaul.
RuPaul. Ruth Paul.
Ruth Paul.
Ruth Paul.
The Catholic Church, unfortunately.
The Paul. La Popa.
The Popa. Buca de Popa.
Huge. Buca de Beppo.
Yeah.
Popa de Peppo. Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos. I mean, girl.
Elon Musk. I did an interview the other day, and I was like, they were like, what does it mean to you to be involved in Drag Race? I was like, what a stupid question. But I got to think about it. I was like, well, it actually fulfills a lifelong dream of mine to be in a coven of witches. Power. Okay.
What's the superpower you want?
It's telekinesis.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I want to have to do that too.
Oh, you don't. So you don't even want a calm thought and something. You want the.
Yeah, I want it to be dramatic because I'm not gonna change too much because then you can imagine you just become a fat blob on the couch. You never move.
Yeah. I want Carrie White like.
That's what I mean. Like I'm not gonna open my mouth for potato chips to fly in.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get them and eat like a regular person.
Yeah.
But when people cross me,
And it'll just be your little party trick.
yeah, it's a party trick.
So now when the tray comes over, you walk over on your tippy toes, and then you open the door with your mind, and you're standing there like this.
Like, oh my god, how did that happen? Super vulnerable.
Again, I would think in most, let's say, cis male femme presenting sexual encounters, the woman has the power.
She's got the cookie jar.
The men want it, and the men are usually so repressed and like thinking about it for months and obsessed with it that if you were like, yeah, you can come over, but you have to crawl through pig shit,
Mary,
they would.
Asia, my friend Asia, she's like, come over with a carton of Newports. A carton, not a pack. A carton of Newports. She would give him a laundry list sometime. I have it. You want it? Where are the Newports?
You know why she quit? Because Instacart was invented. She said, you want to come over? I need 3 sticks of Lady of the Lakes unsalted Irish butter. I need some heavy whipping cream. I need some quinoa and the newest OK magazine.
That is literally what it was. It's amazing.
Well, when it comes to power, if you don't have it, you can always get it. And when you do have it, you can always lose it.
Yeah. Dial 1-900.
These are some user-submitted questions submitted via Twitter at World of Wonder using the hashtag WowHelpMe.
What's your question? We do the answer.
You and my lady.
I get hit on a lot by DL guys on apps. Should I ignore them or think of myself as a DL charity worker?
Very good question, if I may say so.
Go for it.
If I may say so. At a point, I felt some type of way about this because I felt at one point that Grindr was being co-opted by or infiltrated by DL straight guys who wanted to take advantage of self-loathing inherent in a gay man by like doing that straight, like putting straight guys on the pedestal and doing whatever they want on their terms, on, you know what I mean, on
Yes.
their timeline. So it's like, f you, fairy. If you want to on this, you better get your fair, fairy.
The ABCD.
Hello, exactly.
Yeah. I do like the energy of you going, it's not the same, but like Tiffany Pollard says, if you're black, if you're standing in it, stand in it in all shades.
Yeah.
If you are a little bit LGBTQIA, you don't get to enjoy the fruits of it until you do it.
Yeah.
But then again, you don't know people's situations. People
don't.
are damaged.
Yeah.
If somebody grew up Catholic with, a fear of God,
Yeah.
is it our place to be like,
Yeah.
listen to Jessica
Yeah.
Simpson or do not have sex with me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jessica Simpson.
Jessica
Simpson.
Jessica Simpson.
I love Jessica Simpson.
Shoe Empire.
So gorgeous.
Billionaire.
Beautiful.
You gotta ask yourself, is this forcing me back in the closet?
T.
Am I going back, am I taking steps backwards?
Yeah.
In terms of my living in my truth?
Same question.
Yeah.
Would you sleep with the gay guy if he was married and his husband didn't know that he was around?
Well, if you think about it, because I've been the other woman almost every time. So
Well,
the
other woman.
The other woman.
She's the other woman.
But
Okay.
I'm contradicting
Bottom
myself.
line, if you're participating in straight-related activities,
Yeah.
you don't get to enjoy the freedoms
The
that gay
fruits
people
of gay
have fought
labor.
for.
Boom. And that's period.
And that's on
Period.
periodic table, sis.
Period. I think
I
we've
think
said
that
it
was
all.
really helpful.
I do too.
I love me. The way I help people.
I think we've said it all.
Constantly raising the bar for all of us.
And doing it
flawlessly. I'd say I'm surprised,
But
I've
I've seen it.
you up close and personal.
But I know you. I've seen it up close. A lot of power in the circus. A lot of power juggling. Oh my God.
Oh.
I healed you.
Oh, listen, this is my Falcor hair. The never-ending story. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I lost 2 pounds and I got veneers. This is my veneer smile. Hold on. Or is it this?
I love.
Also, if
teeth
one more
stuff.
person on this channel mentions that you miss my old teeth, I want you to go back on one of your comments that said, I wish she'd fix her brown teeth. Pick a lane. Hi, I got bread bacon in this oven. Trixie Mattel.
And my yogurt's been spoiled rotten for weeks.
And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want.
Because it's our show.
And not yours.
And later, wow, we're going to be answering your questions. All those hot, sizzling, sexy, horned up questions from your quivering genital mouths.
And pose.
Might think them up. Have you ever felt personally victimized, socially bogged down, or completely oppressed by the specter of masculinity lurking in every corner of our society today?
I gotta tell you, without diving too deep into my own relationship and our own boundaries, I have reared my ugly head in the world of the apps recently. And in 2020, I'm shocked.
That
I'm
we're still behaving.
shocked that people are still saying mask,
only.
chill, discreet, bud. Who is a bud? What the f is a gym, bud?
bud.
What gym are you going to that doesn't have enough people in it that you know? Oh, we kind of look sickening in this lighting.
No.
Just when I started to trash the mask community,
No.
some construction worker up there pulled
Not
the plug.
on my watch.
Not on my watch. By the way, Jeff and Ron, I know you're rolling. I know you'll have to watch all this.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to give you something to enjoy. The minute you walk. Oh, should we do a sweet charity?
Look at this. Pregnant teen. Well, not teen, but.
No, I think there's a teen in there. Pregnant with the teen.
I didn't know I was pregnant with a 16-year-old.
I love that we're talking about being masked, and Pete had to go get a ladder. You better get up there, you whore.
If there's a problem, you know producer Pete's got it covered. Because he's World of Wonder's #1 man's man.
This outward performative drag
Yeah.
that is mask for mask. It's gross and jokey.
Yeah.
And we know you're ugly under that beard. Own it. Fine with it.
There's the type of straight, passable gay guy who's like, I'm gay and I don't watch Drag Race or listen to Katy Perry or whatever. I'm like, what?
Well, first half of that is you. You're mask for mask grinder. You would just pick the most
I want a
masked
goblin.
things.
No, I want a skeleton man who's not gonna lisp when he fucks me. But
No,
like,
you're a mask for mask grinder. You just have to take the picture from down here and people think you're masked.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all it is.
A blurry.
Watch this.
Yeah.
I'm in a wig. Watch.
Do a good mask.
I'm sorry, that's a construction worker.
I look like Annie Wilkes from Misery. It's called hobbling, Ed.
Manny Wilkes. Wait a minute. Can you go back? Is my widow's peak crooked? Wow. Oh, it's really sliding back too. Ooh.
Oh.
I don't want to glue wigs on because I'm too masked, but.
Yeah.
And, do you want to be somebody who said, oh, what was I doing in 2020? I was telling people I was mask for mask.
Yeah.
You are going to be so fucking embarrassed. That is the equivalent of being behind any civil rights movement.
Yeah.
You were
yeah.
a step behind everybody else, and that is so sad.
It is really sad, but I mean, I grew up feeling like I had to.
Then you grew out of it. You're an adult.
Yeah, but it lingers.
I guess I'm not being sympathetic enough because.
Yeah, because you really hurt my feelings.
No, I mean, obviously I have my own hang-ups, like
Coats, scarves.
things I hang up.
Yeah.
I hate you. I'm gonna hang you up at a neck.
Woo!
Finally.
Oh, wait, I'm not done.
Okay. Oh,
Let's continue. I want to talk about
Madeline Ashton.
See, like, the mask for mask gays are the people who can still quote "Death becomes her." I think that's so simple.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like a lot of these people don't know who they are. Okay? And think about it. We're kind of colorful characters. I've been in the past. I've been accused of being too much, which is crazy.
Seem too much.
Seem too much. The party of one. And when there is a actual methodical performance of masculinity, like I remember trying to do it, calling like,
hello, this is Mr. McCook calling.
Whatever, that's my performative voice. If I'm trying to have somebody over from Grindr, like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Like.
And then what's your drag voice?
My drag voice?
Like, can I get you a glass of water or anything to drink?
Do you need anything? The kitchen's full of stuff. When you're actively like trying to override, it's like
sound of your voice
or your gait or whatever, that is destructive and counterproductive and not good.
Yeah, it's okay to say like bonus points if you have a deep voice or like body hair. Or, there's a way to say you like.
How about this though? Describe yourself. I don't understand. So for just a logistical thing on an app, why would you say not no this, no that, no that? There's like, just don't click on those. No Asian.
Message me, and if I don't know it, that is psycho.
It's like, I mean, it's incredibly upfront. It's just, okay, well, this person you know never to f with. That's great. They're telling you they're an asshole.
No femme guys.
No femmes, none to femmes.
How do you know what you like?
Is there another way to say mask that isn't, why don't they just say cartoon pilots only?
Yeah.
Do you know
Cartoon
what I mean?
lumberjacks, please.
Yeah. Square-jawed, woodchucking, investment banker studs.
Also, stop saying buds.
Straight people say
looking for hung.
buds.
What the f is a hung bud?
Hung bud.
But I think for these mask for mask gays, they just need to.
It's got to take a chill pill, relax a little bit, relax.
It's like
I'm mask for mask.
Really? Who's your favorite actress?
Jennifer Coolidge.
It's like,
yeah.
Okay, you're gay. You're just like you're suffocating yourself.
Yeah, and also you don't have to. Nobody is What?
I had no idea.
Oh wait a sec. What?
The name spelled out. On the
I
chocolate.
thought there was like some kind of.
No, so they can identify the body.
Yeah, just in case. While you're down there.
Ew. What's your What should they do with the mask for mask gays?
So
first of all, gotta stop saying it.
Stop saying it because all you have to do.
You might as well be saying skinny girls only.
Keep that stupid to yourself.
Even if you felt it, you should be ashamed of it and tell no one.
Well, how about this? Well, I'm just being honest. No, honesty has nothing to do with it.
When it comes up in conversation, you could be one of those people that says, "Oh, I stopped saying that because I just kind of felt like it was part of the problem."
Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I used to use that word back when I was an ass." Yeah. I used to get messages when I had no profile picture or any description.
Some people want the mystery fantasy.
Door number 3, really, in Des Moines?
And now it's time to answer your burning questions.
I can't wait.
I have a friend who thinks I'm too obsessed with musicals. So my question is, how do I effectively hide the body? Hashtag will help me.
Well, what is too obsessed?
A good question. What's the level? Is it preventing you from eating or drinking or going to the bathroom?
Yeah. Musical theater has a connotation. It's annoying, it's nerdy. Yeah, great. Theater, classy. Musical theater is theater. You love live performance. And you like singing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, listen, kid, you're a hoofer, you're a belter, you love life. Don't be ashamed of it. She's a hoofer and she loves her life. Wow, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. You got rhythm, you got jazz, you got blues, you've got...
I mean, if he's doing like 3-point turns, like at the groceries, at Gelson's, it's a little like...
It's a little jarring.
Yeah,
but guess what? Life's short.
So your friend. Yeah. What is your friend into? These are probably the same people who are like,
I can't believe you like musical theater.
But then they watch like every season of Real Housewives. What's the difference? People like what they like.
Why can't you just let people live, you piece of shit?
But, well, where do I hide the body, though? That's the second
question. Where is the body?
That's sort of the test of a friendship, though. It's like, would you help me hide the body?
I would say, wut's the plan first?
If it was like a don't tell mom the babysitter's dead situation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your babysitter drops dead. What do you do?
I hate to be well, she hot. I hate to be Pollyanna. I think it's an exercise in futility to think that you are gonna outsmart everybody who are like looking for the killer of that person. You did it. Go say you did it. Say you're sorry. Take the plea.
Yeah.
Read a book in prison.
Yeah. Tag out, World of Wonder, hashtag please. I love my body. That's dress. I feel like an old fat man walking around sometimes in my house.
I feel like I feel like the Supreme because we live on camera together. The fatter you get,
The thinner I appear.
she's gaining,
You're gonna be
I'm
invisible.
losing. It's gonna be Benjamin Button in the middle.
You're gonna be invisible pretty soon. People are like, it's gonna be great. Is that a
Well, and it'll also be like you'll be big and I'll be like this too. Wait, why am I shrinking? Oh, I have rickets in this scenario. I get rickets. Anyway, if you want help from us, you can hashtag WowHelpMe at World of Wonder on Twitter. Serious inquiries only. That's right, for discerning gentlemen callers.
I take you to talk in an Italian accent when I'm at the gym, and but if I
Which is, first of all, mask for mask is gross, but pretending to be Italian, completely fine.
so if I have a gym companion, I will
Gym bud.
and he'll like tell me to do something. I'm like, no, do it, no one, day. No one.
Just not
no
the words.
do it,
No Dewey, no one.
day. Don't try to manipulate this into another sexual scenario, Peter Bernsky.
I look like I'm selling cleaning products. Hello.
Splurge.
Dirty mouth? Quit singing it. Yeah. I posted a picture and someone said 2 women alone in VIP. She doesn't have a lot of value.
Excuse me. I just had to tell you, you are stunning.
Thank you. Katya asked RuPaul for advice on writing a book, and he said, I'd learn to read first, bitch.